Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today with the lovely NHL 18. If some would call it lovely, some might not call it lovely, some might not even be playing it anymore. Who am I kidding? A lot of people ain't playing it no more. But that means one thing, right? We got to get the wish lists out. NHL 19 style. We're starting with EASHL because I think EASHL has the most potential. Mainly because it's my favorite game mode and I'm a little bit biased. And there really is a lot of potential in EASHL because you know what? You get your friends to play with. You play friends with friends. You can't put a 6-man friends club together in Hut and, you know, all progress. Am I right? You can do it in ESHL, though. So one of the first things before we get to the major thing, I'm sure we all can already imagine what that is. A couple minor things I was thinking about, you know, adding for ESHL. One of them being dynamic matchmaking. Now, right now, you know, if you match make, I got to pick a position. This is my first day. I play goalie, sure. You want to match make, you know, you can do your room size. You can match my goalie. You can match best game location, which is great. You know, fantastic, whatever. But the thing is, especially when this game's, you know, undoubtedly dying the last couple years, it's definitely been on a downhill. Hopefully they can turn it around and everything and bring it to the uphill. But as of right now, you're waiting a long time sometimes to find games. If you have 6 people and you're trying to find another group of 6 or something in Division 1, Division 2, it'd be nice if you could change, there'd be a setting in the settings where you could go and, you know, change it to search for any club. Division 1 through 10, Division 1 through 8. Now, the reason they don't do that now, I understand they don't want people, you know, new punting playing Division 10ers and stuff. But maybe just do it like you do competitive seasons and stuff. You know, you can, in competitive seasons, you can play the number 3,000th guy at number 1. You're just going to get 1 CR for it or something, right? Do the same thing for ESHL. Do the same thing for club. It's fine. Because they have a separate competitive rating anyway. After you play a game, it doesn't matter if they're in Division 1 or not. If they're in Division 1 have like a 400 CR, you're going to get like no CR yourself if you have like 6 or 700, regardless of what division they're in. It's just club progression. So just give your club, as far as club progression is concerned, just give them like a +1, +2, or whatever for playing a nobody. At least some people don't care about that. Like, honestly, I could care less where my club's ranked in leaderboards. They don't look ever. So I just want to play games. I just want to match up with people. I don't want to sit here for half an hour finding games. And you can do that, especially, you know, during the day on weekdays. Even during the weekend, it's been bad before. I've seen, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, man, we've been searching for a game for 20 minutes. That's a long time to be searching for a game. I can search for a game for 3 seconds in Fortnite, go in there and die, search again. I can die like 4 times in Fortnite before I find a club game sometimes. It's that crazy. Which brings me to number 2 on the list, and that's fix these servers. They want to play esports. They want to make it part of NHL games in general, hot, whatever. That's great. I love it. I would love to see an esports in NHL, especially being a game I'm actually somewhat decent at. I'm not going to say really good, but somewhat decent at. And you can't do it. You know why? Because of the server. It literally, in ESHL, the competitive advantage is based on who's the home team and where they live. I've played, can't tell you how many LG games or whatever. Esports is the exact same way. The way you're going to play esports is you're at the challenge club. You go into a challenge club. It doesn't have to be challenge club, just in a regular room here. The way it works is the team that's the home team, they host the game. If they're from the West Coast and you're from the East Coast, you're guaranteed pretty much to have a 40+ ping. And you want to be around 10 to 20. You can have 40, 60, you know, whatever. And that's a big advantage to the home team. The fact that the connection is an advantage to winning and losing games, and they're not worried about that, is a big problem. Like, maybe it doesn't seem like one to them, but if you've ever played on a 60 ping compared to a 10 ping, it's a big difference, and it's a big advantage for the other team. You can still play with it, yeah, but you're playing with a delay. Especially taking face-offs, like you might as well just throw face-offs out the door because you're going to have to guess a second early before the puck gets dropped or you're not going to win a face-off. It's definitely something that's got to be fixed. It's a big problem, and I don't know when that ever started happening. All these problems starting to pop up in ESHL that weren't here before for some reason. I don't quite understand that. But alright, let's do it. Let's do the fun stuff. The biggest part of the wish list here. We already know where this is going. Customizable players. You know what's really, really bad in how picky they got with making sure you couldn't customize players in this game? Is you literally can't change how much you weigh. Like, if you're 6'1", you have to weigh 200. You're 6'2", you gotta weigh 210, or whatever it is. You literally can't be 6'1", 180. Like, they literally sucked every single customizable this guy can't speak. Customizable player customizing thing out of the game. I'm done. I'm done with the customized word, alright? Player attributes, that's what we're gonna call them. They literally sucked everything out of it. I was just thinking, it's a great analogy. I was thinking, imagine playing Hut, right? Without picking your players, like, they're set teams. You're going to play Ultimate Team, and they're set teams for you. You can either use Ovi, Crosby, Malkin, or you can use McDavid, Kane. You know what I mean? Like, they're all balanced. Every single team is an 89 overall. Every single team's got an 88 skate. Imagine playing that in HUT. That is what they've done at ESHL. Literally, that is what they've done, is forced you to use a set amount of standards and taking away any ability of yours at all to customize something when it comes to your player. Yeah, you get the arena stuff, and I mean, it's cool and all, but at the end of the day, there's, what, 20 people in a club, and maybe one person can edit that? What are the other 19 people worried about? You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. I love it. I like being able to change the club stuff, but it's all about yourself. I mean, that's awfully selfish on it, but that's what it is. People want to grind the game. Nobody gets on to grind to unlock a medal stanchion. People go on the game, they grind to unlock attribute points, customize their player, stuff like that. And because there's no grind, they don't have a reason to do it. You know, it's just like I said, we can go back to the HUT comparison. If you come on HUT day one with Crosby, Malkin, Ovi, whatever, what's going to happen? Oh, wait, we know what happens. The game dies because they're going for like 3K now. But that's what's going to happen. At the when HUT first came out, what happened? I don't know about you guys, but I was grinding the heck out of challenges. I mean, there may have been a glitch in there, but I was grinding the heck out of challenges to make coins. Would I have grinded challenges if I already had the Malkin, the Ovi, and the Crosby? Heck no. Same goes for ESHL. There's not a reason to play it. ESHL is a fun game mode. You can't get people into something that you really have nothing to get in to try and accomplish. I thought about that too for club progression. A good idea for club progression as well. Throw a little spin off to the club progression kind of deal where you want to unlock attribute points and stuff for your pro. Use club progression. Be like, oh, if you know, because right now you get all these badges and stuff, and it literally accomplishes nothing. Maybe if you get, you know, I guess it's for your club, so that's a little bit different. I understand that to an extent. I guess you get the XP, but maybe, like, for an example, if you're a customized player, you want to unlock +5 points, or unlock 10. I don't even know what you want to call them. You want to call them 10 points, 10 CR, 10 BC. What do they call them? BC in other games? I don't know. 10 attribute points is what we're going to call them now. So you go out there. A goal is to go out there and win 20 Division 1 games. It gives a reason for a person to grind a Division 1. It gives a reason to grind to get attribute points. You got to play 10 games in D1. You have to win 10 games. It gives people a reason to unlock stuff. I think it's a brilliant idea. I mean, I might be blowing myself here, but I think it's a good idea because you go out there. It's making you play the game, first of all. And people are going to want to grind to get their best players. I know some people, for the competitive reason, be like, well, I don't want to, you know, do this and that. Play the game. I mean, it's forcing you to play the game, and it's great. It's not forcing me to buy something. You know, I wouldn't mind buying boost slots. To be honest, if you want to make money, like, that's the thing with EA. I'm willing to go tit for tat here. If you want to add customizable players back and attributes and stuff, I'll pay 9.9, or I'll pay $1.50 for the +9 on a speed slot or whatever. I don't care. Like, think about it. It's a win-win for everybody. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to, but if you want to buy it, you can. It's $1.50 or whatever. You can buy like $10 and you can have, you know, a relatively good pro even without playing. That's the choice you can make. I like it. I don't care. I'll gladly do it. At least I get to customize my pro. Like, you're talking about, you know, there ain't no money in ESHL. Throw them back in there. I'm satisfied with it. If you want to give me a customizable pro, I'll go spend $10 on some boost slots for you. Is that a deal, EA? We got a deal? I think we got a deal. But that's pretty much it. I know there's other things a lot of people want to see in ESHL. If I were to name 4 major things, was that 4? I think that was 4. That would probably be it. I mean, looking around other stuff, there's minor stuff. I would like to see the club members bigger. There's only 20. Now, EA should know this because they're partnered with League Gaming and everything else, right? That there's 17 players on a roster, and they have 20 people that's in a max club. And you have people in your TC and everything like that. It's very easy to fill 20 people up in a club, and then you have to have a person, you know, kick people and everything else. 50 was a good number. It's not hurting anything. Put it back at 50 so we don't have to worry about clubs filling up so quickly. That would be great. Other than that, though, like I said, you know what else I do want? I haven't brought it up yet. Is I want to have goalies in 3s and drop-ins. I like playing 3s, and I don't understand why if you go in 3s, there isn't a goalie option. Like, you have to play with the computer. I mean, I kind of get it because people don't want to play goalie for that, but at least give us the option because we can't even challenge club right now with a human goalie, which is kind of silly because what if you want to play your friends, you know, challenge them? 3v3 goalies. You can't even make a 3v3 mode if you wanted to, like, have a competitive one because you can't use human goalies and challenge club. So it'd be nice if they could add that as well. I guess there's more things than I thought there was to throw in here. What else do we got? Anything else? Stat Central, I'd like to be at the top of that. Jerseys, customized. I mean, everything else looks pretty good. Just taking a quick look. Coach feedback. I'm glad to see there's a tab for that. I've never clicked on that before. We could change that. Change it to something nice right there. Otherwise, though, I think that's about it. Like I said, try the server is probably the biggest thing if they want to make, you know, grow. As far as growing competitive esports, they gotta fix the server. But as far as getting more people to play ESHL, they gotta add customizable attributes back. I gotta say one thing though. Before I go away, if we want customizable attributes back, we want customization like that, it's gonna come from the community just as much as it's gonna come from them. Because the reason they took it out, I can't stop stressing it. If you ever looked how much people complained and complained and complained and complained and complained and complained because of how people were faster than them and it was better than them because their attributes are higher. People were coming up with excuses for why they lost games, quite frankly. Oh, this guy's faster than me. It's the reason I lost. Whatever. Da 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 da. So that's why they did it. That's why if you look at the all the builds now, everybody's got the exact same speed. They got different shots, different power, different hit. Every player has the exact same speed. That's the reason why. Because everybody complained so much about it back in NHL 14 and 13. So they got rid of it. So if we get it back, I mean, we're going to have to be good people and not complain about that. Or we're not going to get it back and they're going to keep it away from us. That's why it's gone. And for them to add it back, people to complain about it, I can understand the double standard there. So it's on us, you know, the community to support the whole having customizable attributes and let them work with it in the future years as well. But otherwise, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll see you next time.